What is going on, everybody? It's the first. We're back again with another Elestrals update. This time, it's time for the Elestrals Clash update. Let's see what's going on now.
It's finally time for Elestrals Clash. For those alpha backers out there, let's break it all down. Just a month ago, we raised $556,000.
That's crazy. I was hoping we can get a little bit higher, but hey, 550 is great because we get the Eddie, the full art Eddie, all those cool, awesome cards we're gonna get for like IOL cards. Also get those in Clash. You also get the Stellar Eddie Buddy and the Shipwrecked arena as well. So hats off to everybody, and I know that they left this open for them from the time that the Kickstarter ended to the 32 days of Moonrise was over. And we got another like 30 or 40 more backers. So shout out to all those who are going to get alpha beta access coming up later soon.
Is to bring Elestrals Clash to life. And I'm so excited to show you the process and let you know what to expect for our alpha backers. For everyone else who backed our campaign and is waiting for beta access, we expect that to be available sometime in January. We'll be able to nail down an exact date in a few weeks when we get a little further in our development. Things are moving really quick around here. In the meantime, I need everybody to go to the description of this video and click the link to wishlist Elestrals Clash on Steam. You can do that, and the more wishlists we get, the more visibility we'll have when this launches next year. So please take a second and just do that. It helps set a ton. There's no reason not to, so that way you'll be notified when we have big updates to our Clash client on Steam. Now, I'll be real. I've never been a part of a project quite like this, so seeing Clash come together in such a short period of time.
This looks so great. I don't know about the way these look on the field, but this just looks so good overall.
Has been incredible. Pavel, the Pixelborn team, and the Elestrals teams are working as hard as they can to make this a great experience, and I want to set the expectations and tell you exactly how this alpha is going to shake down. The last few months of development have focused on the rules engine to properly apply effects when cards are played. This is by far the most time-intensive process, and it's in a great place right now. From there, we've been adding our own UI elements, which are the screens you see and the buttons you click.
Let's see here. You got features, you got cards, boards, buddies, card backs, emotes, which I wonder what that's going to be, boxes, purchases. You got coins up there. Can I make like coins? You got keys, and then you got these heart-looking things. Home, collection, Clash Pass, and store. With Poseidon, looks like that's the Poseidon raid over there, most likely. Open Pandora's box, gets a rare card, get 1 key for that. This person has 21 keys. Unlock super rewards by getting XP and epic clashes. Join season 1 now. 1,500 coins, that's probably what you earn. Interesting. Very interesting to see.
Certainly needs a lot of polishing, but we've come a long way in a short time, and I expect this to look incredible by the time we launch. The next step is adding in more and more cards and testing their effects for accuracy and compliance within the rules engine. As we get closer to our full launch next year, you'll see us start to add in other features and optimizations. Now, I want to be real, our card pool in Clash is pretty limited right now, but the team is adding in new cards all the time to keep the experience fresh and exciting as we test these cards in batches to ensure that everything is working the way it's supposed to. I'll tell you what, the Elestrals Clash Alpha metagame is going to be wild with my man Warmite and Typhlan. As we dive into this, I want to really emphasize that those of you getting involved in our alpha and beta levels are going to be able to share your direct feedback to help us make Elestrals Clash the best experience possible.
That's the whole point of an alpha and a beta, is to get the feedback so you can make this as great as possible. They shouldn't have, like, honestly, I don't know why they say January. You really don't need a month of alpha. I would say like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks of alpha should be where you get alpha, and then beta could come in, but that's either here or there.
We've got quite a few months of tweaking and optimizing, so don't be too worried if things aren't perfect today. Clash is very much so in development, and you're surely going to encounter bugs, unfinished features, and moments where things are a bit rough around the edges. And that's all part of the process, but your feedback is going to be key for us to make this the most polished, enjoyable experience we all want to dive into next year. This alpha period is an incredible opportunity for you to get behind-the-scenes access and pave the future of Elestrals in a really unique way. And to be honest, I can't be more thankful that
I mean, alpha should only, like I said, alpha should be like 3 weeks at the most. Beta could be where you do all of the heavy work. Alpha is just to make sure that people hit play and it doesn't explode on them or crash on them. That's basically what alpha is, just making sure that the bare bones work, and then beta, you go from there and you build on beta.
I get to do it with all of you amazing casters. With all that said, I humbly ask for a few things as a part of this process. Your patience and understanding is key as we work through the hiccups of building a new client like this and unveiling it so early in the process. We look forward to your constructive feedback and your extensive experimentation. And most importantly, we're excited to have you on for the ride. For our alpha backers, you're going to get
Also, shout out for Torchin to be in that victory art. That's awesome.
access to Elestrals Clash via the email you backed Kickstarter with. So on Friday by 12 p.m. Eastern Time, make sure you check your email address to grab your unique Steam key and add it to your Steam library. As part of this, we'll have a designated section in our Discord for you to provide your feedback, and I look forward to clashing with everyone very soon. We've also got some special bonuses and surprises for our alpha backers that we'll be communicating here in the near future, so stay tuned for that. And last but not least, for our amazing content creators out there who want to get involved in the Elestrals Clash Alpha, I have a few guidelines that I just want to mention again in this video, and I ask that you adhere to these to set the expectation and give the proper experience for the people watching your content. I've got 6 bullet points here, and you guys...
Alpha disclosure clearly convey that the content is an alpha, which if you're playing this, first off, your title when you're playing this and streaming this or putting it in a video should have the word alpha in it. It should not just be like, here's a Lustrous Clash. Obviously, if he who shall not be named gets his hands on this or sees video of this, he's going to sit there and cry and complain, how dare they put this game out? It's not done yet. They should be ashamed of themselves. And I'm like, dude, it's an alpha. Everybody should know it's an alpha. How dare you go out there and try and misrepresent Elestrals? Inform viewers of any limitation of bugs presented in the alpha version, feedback and code, clarifying expectations, highlighting development focus, remind viewers that the alpha praises about testing and feedback and community involvement. This all should be, like, outside of alpha disclosure, it's just a beta disclosure for beta. This should be the same 6 bullet points for beta when beta comes out as well.
You guys can read the image, but it's very important that you disclose to your audience that this is indeed an alpha. There's going to be limited features, and there's going to be bugs and things that are not going to be present in the final build. We really need your feedback, so encouraging your audience to give feedback on not only the mechanics, but the interface and the functionality and all of these different things is so important. And it's also important that we, mention the expectations and set the expectations properly, that this is an alpha. And if you guys saw where we were just a week ago to now, you'll have all the confidence in the world that we'll get to where we need to go. This part of development is all about testing and feedback, so we want to just focus on constructive feedback for the game. And last but not least, we definitely want to get your viewers and your communities involved in giving feedback as we head towards our beta testing early next year. With all that said, it's almost time to clash. By Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, make sure you check your email that you backed Kickstarter with for your exclusive Steam access key, which you can then head to Steam and pop it in, get Elestrals Clash, and join in all the fun. But make sure you get involved in our Discord channels as well, so we can get your proper feedback and we can get you into the game and get all these things worked out to create the best experience possible. We've got a lot of work to do in the next few months, but it's all coming together and it's going to be so exciting. I can't wait to show you guys more. Stay tuned for new updates, and I can't wait to clash against you.
Yeah, so Elestrals Clash is right around the corner. We got Friday for those. I only got beta, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to get into it right now, but you will be seeing Clash content when I get access to this. Obviously, anybody who is playing this, make sure you let your people know, let your content crowd know that this is an alpha and it is going to be buggy. It's going to be a mess. You might get into a clash, get a couple turns in, and then the thing breaks on you. It's all part of the development process. But hey, like this, I want to use Nectar of the Gods, and I want to go get my draw 2, and it froze on me. Or I want to use Nexus with Kinleo, and Kinleo ended up breaking the game. You gotta let the developers know that this happens, so they go, oh, we look at this, try and fix some things. I don't want to see anybody going out there trying to misrepresent this as this is the final product. I know we have one person who is in content creating who hates everything, including Elestrals, and will sit there, and if they see any video footage of this, they're going to take it as their own, and they're going to misrepresent it and be like, this is the final version of Clash. Clash is garbage. Clash is this, and it's like, don't do that. But let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. Did you get the alpha, and are you excited for this Friday? I hope to see a bunch of clashes in alpha going up on for Elestrals Clash, going up on social media, on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, whatever you want to put your Clash. I hope we get to see a lot of that coming soon. And you will be checking out. I will be checking out the beta when it gets to my hands. Until then, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, like or dislike this video, and I'll see you guys soon.